Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning to you guys.
We're happy to have you here. We all have those friends who name drop. You know who you are. They're the
Tommy
worst, right?
Toppers.
One-uppers.
Oh,
I went to
your kid
dinner
had a
with-
good tournament? My kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those guys.
I went to dinner
scored
with
17 goals
the
in 3
voice
games.
of Dora the
I would
Explorer.
rather.
Who cares?
I would rather hear about your
Can I get
fantasy
some
team
wood sticks?
Than your kid.
than your kid.
Some potato skins one time.
That's it. I'd rather hear about your fantasy team than your kid.
And that's a statement, right?
You know?
Oh
That's
my
where we're
gosh.
at.
But this exercise is different. Name drop a guy who needs a little more love from a non-contender. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Who's your guy?
I'm first?
Yes,
okay,
you're first.
I am going.
I was going to take this guy.
Were you really?
Yes.
I was going to take your guy.
From Westminster Christian down in Miami. I saw him playing high school.
Loyal to your land. I
Hey,
get it.
MJ Melendez from
Nice name,
Kansas
too.
City. Look, last year led all minor leaguers in home runs, 41. So this guy, super pop, very athletic. He's a catcher. Guess what? We have Sal Perez. You got to figure out a new position. So he played all of 2 games in the outfield in the minor leagues, and then he comes up to the big leagues. He's caught 50 games, but he's played a lot of right field, a little bit of third base. No offense to Bobby Witt Jr. I think he's fantastic. MJ Melendez says his OPS is higher. He has 100 less at-bats, 13 home runs.
Mikey, his balls they don't come down.
No, he's got that extra pop. And by the way, his
not like
last
that's a
7 games,
flyout.
12
Nope.
RBIs, 4 home runs.
His dad is a college coach in South
He
Florida,
was,
right?
yeah, he was. And he's just one of these guys. Like I noticed, I had to move to first base in 2010. I had 13 years under my belt. And I was like, oh my God, this feels weird. I can't imagine a guy who's been known, all he did was catch. High school, minor leagues, everything.
Yeah.
And now you got to learn the outfield in the big leagues.
Not easy.
And you
Talks
can
about
see
his
teams-
athleticism.
Yeah, and you can see teams with those young cores that are on their way. And I think Kansas City
Yep.
has some of those guys. Who's your guy? Name drop, would you?
Robert stole my guy.
Okay.
So I was so dialed in on this Phillies game last night. The number 4 overall pick not too long ago out of Vanderbilt was J.J.
JJ.
Bleday. All right? This is the guy they want, the premium, middle of the order, bat, playing the outfield. Well, I'll tell you what, Noah Syndergaard had nowhere to go last night. He was on everything. And then he shoots a homer the other night.
Right to his girlfriend, right?
Yes, $200 for the baseball.
Yeah.
And then he hands it to the girlfriend, which is unbelievable. So he's starting to get comfortable watching his ABs last night. He was just on anything spinning in the middle of the plate. Noah threw him a couple sliders. Bilotti threw him a slider there late in the game that he shot off the top of the wall. So he looks the part in the box.
That was good, 2 for 2. Have you guys, may I go next? Have you guys locked in on Merrill Kelly's numbers?
Yes.
He's been
First
really
of
good.
all, he is a workhorse. Second of all, I don't know why he's still there. Why isn't he with the Yankees, or why isn't he
Because
with
they
the-
like him.
I mean, they
Because they gotta keep someone.
Okay. 10th most innings pitched in all the game. In terms of WAR, and this is from Eric Nace, it's the same as Zach Wheeler.
You know who he looks like to me?
Cool.
Remember the actor Chris Elliott from
Yes.
from Something
No.
About Mary?
Woogie?
Yes.
What a good-looking Woogie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
of
a good
course, a
looking
good-looking Woogie.
Sorry, Mary.
Of course. 4th highest WAR among NL pitchers.
That's
Last
a
7
good
starts,
movie.
4 and 1
Have
at
you seen my
1.9.
baseball? Oh my!
It's right behind your ear. Oh! See, Lauren, she's so good. She's smiling and laughing because she's never seen the movie.
No, I've never seen the movie.
You haven't seen Something About Mary?
Yeah, I have
Is that
pieces of
is
that.
that
I
hair
have.
gel?
Pieces?
I've seen that part.
Oh, God. Here we go. Who you got, Rovolo?
I'm going to go with Nico Horner of the Chicago Cubs. He'll be playing in that Field of Dreams game tonight in Iowa against the Cincinnati Reds. He is 7th in the National League in batting average.
What'd you call him?
Nico Horner,
Niso.
5th. No, can't say that.
Yes, you can.
5th among National League shortstops in WAR, ahead of guys like Willie Adames. Listen, it is. I continue to wonder aloud, why are the Cubs in this position? But setting that aside, Ian Happ, Nico Horner, a couple of other pieces. I love the Christopher Morel kid. Hopefully, this franchise can turn it
He's
around.
bought
start winning
himself
some
a
more
starting spot regardless of whether they go out. We
Yeah.
heard a bunch of people talking about them hitting that shortstop market pretty hard. You could scoot him over to second base just as easy. 300, like you're saying, the numbers are there. I mean, he's kind of, when I was in Chicago, we had a shortstop named Ryan Terrio.
Yes,
The
Riot.
Riot. Very similar when I watch Nico Horner. It's just he's 6'1", 200 pounds doing it, so there's a little bit more carry on the ball.
Yeah.
Got 7 home runs. And interesting
Yeah, it'd be
player.
interesting to see what
Tough,
they do in the
tough kid.
offseason. I mean, do they extend Wilson Contreras or something like that? So